Hi students, good morning. How are you? I hope you are all stay home and safe. A new statistical report said youngsters unknowingly spread virus to others. So please avoid unwanted wanderings. Take care of your health and your family as well. I am Dhanabai Lakshmi, guest lecturer, Department of English, Government Arts College, Karur. In this semester, you have Part 2 English paper. In this paper, you have 5 units. First 3 units consist of stories and 4th and 5th units have grammar portions. It has a separate book. The book is prescribed for first year and second year students. The book entitled as Content and Language Integrated Learning to Enhance Communication Skills. I teach you grammar based on this book. The 4th unit consists of prelude, parts of speech, vocabulary, listening comprehension, speaking and reading. Today I am going to teach you parts of speech. What are parts of speech? What is the use of parts of speech? Parts of speech mean those who are helped to speak or write in a sentence. It helps us to construct or build a new sentence and helped to understand the meaning of the sentence. English words categorizes into 8 basic types. These 8 categories is called as parts of speech. The parts of speech namely called noun, pronoun, adjective, verb, adverb, preposition, conjunction and interjection. First, I wish to introduce a noun. What is a noun? A noun is a word that names person, place, idea, thing or quality. It naming the people. For example, Jenny is my sister. In this sentence, Jenny is a name of a person. And it naming a place. I live in Australia. In this sentence, Australia is the name of a place. And it naming a thing. Honda City is my favorite car. In this sentence, car is a name of a thing. Naming feeling, qualities, ideas. It expresses joy, fear, beauty, strength and anger. In this sentence, trust is supreme power of human. The word trust expresses the feeling. Next example, based on 5 stars, Sonu buys a new mobile in online. In this sentence, the word 5 stars expresses the quality of the mobile. Next one example, Anand suggests a new idea to Dina that how to invest shares in share market. This sentence expresses the idea. Next, we are going to see pronoun. The pronoun means it replaces the noun. The word pronoun means for a noun. For example, Mike loves to study. Mike is a cricketer. Here, Mike is a name of a person. It is a noun. And we may use he instead of Mike. I read the sentence. Mike loves to study and he is a cricketer. To avoid repetition of names, we may use pronouns. Here he is a pronoun. Next one example, Anita is a housewife. Anita writes novels. Here we need not to use Anita again and again. We may simply say she instead of Anita. I read the sentence. Anita is a housewife and she writes novels. She is a pronoun. For your reference, for your easiest identification, I bold the pronouns he and she. Next, we learn about adjective. An adjective is a word that gives additional information about noun or pronoun. It is placed before the noun. The colorful balloon floated over the treetop. In this sentence, colorful is an adjective. Balloon is a noun. And colorful, that word, gives additional information about the balloon. Next sentence, the big dog chased the car. The dog is a noun and the word big gives additional information about the dog. Next sentence, a yellow butterfly is sitting on the red rose. Butterfly is a noun and yellow is an adjective. A tall giraffe is eating green leaves. Giraffe is a noun and tall is an adjective. Next one part of speech is a verb. A verb is a word expresses action, event and state of a noun. In a sentence, verb plays a vital role. Without using a verb, we cannot complete the sentence. Verb divided into two categories. One is main and another one is helping verb. Based on these two categories, it has many subdivisions. You may learn it in future. The sun shines. Shines is a verb. Shines is a main verb. It has a special meaning. That means shines means brightness. We are in the greenhouse club. In this sentence, are is a verb, are is a helping verb. Next, we learn about adverb. An adverb is a word that gives additional information about verb. Tom did not run badly. The race finished quickly. Manoj and Surya started their journey happily. In these three sentences, badly, quickly, happily are adverbs. In general, adverbs end with ly and we may easily identify it. Adverb gives additional information about verb. The next part of speech is preposition. Preposition means it is placed before the noun. It is used to connect nouns, pronouns, phrases to other words within the sentence. We may read as preposition. That means it is placed before the noun and sometimes before gerund verbs. I prefer to read in the library. To is a preposition. Pratik likes mango. The word like is a preposition. The next one part of speech is conjunction. Conjunction is a word that connects or joins clauses, words, phrases together in a sentence. I bought new bag for my upcoming trip. I love both apples and bananas. In the quarantine time, both husband and wife work from home so they can have time to spend one another. In the three sentences, for, both, so are conjunctions. The last part of speech is interjection. An interjection means that Words express the emotions like surprise, shock, happiness, disgust, despair, pain, etc. For example, ha, the aroma of the coffee is wonderful. Bless you, you may achieve your goal very soon. Congrats, you finally got your master's degree. In these sentences, ha, bless you, congrats are expresses the various emotions. In this class, I introduced all the 8 parts of speech. In my next class, I explain noun and its types in detail based on your prescribed text. I thank everyone for your patience. Thank you.